Protesters in Montpelier say the legislature is undermining Vermont's traditional identity.
A range of groups banded together today to take aim at a slate of bills they say are squeezing them and their families out.
Channel 3 political reporter Calvin Cutler is live at the State House for us tonight. Calvin, the concerns sound like they were both economic and cultural.
Yeah, that's right. Good evening, Kat and Kiana. A broad group of Vermonters representing a broad group of organizations and interests say that they're being shut out of the political process and believe that the state is becoming unaffordable for many.
So we are here to hold them accountable.
A culture clash under the Golden Dome. Vermonters donning blaze orange, camo, flannel, and orange ribbons say they've had enough.
All of whom are rather upset with the treatment that we feel we're receiving from the political leadership in Montpelier.
A coalition of hunters, loggers, and grassroots environmentalists assert that state lawmakers are advancing new taxes, fees, regulations, and policies that are putting a squeeze on rural communities.
More and more, we're losing dignified, skilled, and land-based work. Now we build second homes, wait tables, and run ski lifts.
The groups see the slated double-digit spike in education property taxes as a prime example of how Montpelier is out of touch.
I'm not anti-education. I'm just anti-going broke paying for it.
They're also decrying one of the most controversial bills of the year, which would ban hunting coyotes with dogs and change the makeup of the Fish and Wildlife Board.
The concept that use of our wildlife is a zero-sum game with winners and losers is an outright lie.
Former Democratic Senator John Rogers, who says he's considering running for the seat vacated by Senator Bobby Starr, says urban communities are trampling over the interests of rural Vermonters, and says changes to issues of hunting, fishing, the environment, and property rights hit deep at what it means to be a Vermonter.
The legislature has decided that it's okay to discriminate against the culture of the people whose families built this state.
Longtime State House observer Kevin Ellis says the policies coming out of the legislature are a reflection of the big demographic shift Vermont has seen in recent decades.
I think this argument boils down in a lot of ways to culture, and they feel that the Vermont that they knew is slipping away.
He compares their concerns to the legalization of civil unions in 2000. That prompted the Take Back Vermont movement, which helped Republicans briefly regain power at the State House. But he says, unlike 20 years ago, Republicans only ran candidates in 88 out of 150 House seats last election.
That was a Republican Party that was alive and functional. This Republican Party is not.
Now, in a statement this afternoon, House Speaker Jill Krowinski says that she's had an open door this legislative session throughout the process so different voices can be at the table. And she also adds that when it comes to bills such as the Fish and Wildlife Bill, that it's not about pitting urban versus rural Vermonters. Reporting live at the State House, Calvin Cutler, Channel 3 News.
Calvin, thank you.